Casa. This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. And I went live yesterday, had such a good time with y'all. I said, I got to start going live more often on YouTube because YouTube is where it's at. We get some good numbers over here. Y'all be checking in. I said it on my last live. I said, I don't know if it's mostly a bunch of bots. I know there's some real people in there too, but we had like hundreds. Like, I said, golly, we had like 500 and something on one video. We had like 800 and something on another video. I said, oh yeah, that. I don't know if I'm gonna ever be going live anymore on Instagram. I'm gonna be going live over here. Instagram, we got all these numbers and we don't get no love. Folk don't be really looking. I mean, we get love. I can't say that. We get love, but you know what it is. It's a numbers game in this social media thing. We are a nonprofit. We trying to always push the numbers up. It's all about the monetization. It's all about eyes on content. So anyway, I'm just sharing this moment. I'm up here tweaking one of my chains. I don't buy expensive jewelry on purpose. I don't think even if I was wealthy, I would want a house around my neck. No, I might have something on that look like it's a house around my neck, but no. It just, I mean, I'm in the film biz. The film biz and other things I've done have spoiled me to know what things are really worth, what they actually are worth. So I can't go for the okie doke. I can't go for the okie doke. I love stainless steel, and I pretty much exclusively wear, when it comes to chains and metal, is stainless steel. And the irony of it, for value and wealth, you know what the number one metal is that's used on yachts, that's used on expensive building materials? Stainless steel. Yeah. So you talk about value, you talk about quality, you talk about worth, but it don't have to cost an arm and a leg. So anyway, so I'm like trying to get one of these little ringlets. There it is, came off. Because I got to redo one of my chains. I had this medallion, my favorite travel symbol, my plane, on this chain. First I had it on this chain. Then I switched it to this chain, just for the hell of it. Because I want to do some color alterations for some outfits, like black and silver, all silver, whatever. But the chain is good. Chain is real good. But the little lobster clasp on this one was so weak. I said, oh, hell no. We don't do that. So I took it off, and I'm about to replace it while I'm on here chatting with y'all with the silver one. So I'm just going to go black and silver. It's going to be some real Raiders type vibe up in here. Shout out to the Raiders, Oakland and LA, for their history. Did you know that Raiders is the only team in the NFL that has black ownership and coach? Yeah. So I rock with the Raiders by default, just by default. Plus, they were always that legendary team emblem and all that cool stuff in the history of things. What's up, everybody? You see about 11 of y'all up in the building. What's happening, fam? But yeah. So I'm listening to. If you hear that in the background, I mentioned it in my last live, and all you gotta do is go back and see that. But I announced that we're gonna be taking our travel vlog this year for summertime to Dominican Republica, República Dominicana. Shout out to DR in the house. If y'all in the house, put some flags in the comments. I want to see y'all. I want to know y'all up in here. I want to make sure DR is rocking with me every step of the way when we get off the plane and have some fun. Not announcing the official dates. I mean, come on, you never know where the Batcave is, and when Batman is moving, we just moving, but we are moving. We are going to be moving and doing some things. I got another little brief trip to take, domestic type thing, really for business, but while I'm there, I'm going to do some ONYXCON content too before I go to DR. But anyway, so I look at stuff in Spanish anyway, and I don't be knowing what 90% of 90%. That's not bad. 10%, I at least know what they're talking about. I'll hear a word here and there, and I know what they're talking about. But I just like to hear it sometimes, especially if I'm about to travel. And this is a good tip I would give anybody who travels and you go different places. Listen to the sound of the place. Listen to the music. If you can, try to eat some of the food before you get there, so that your mind and your body ain't like in total culture shock. Like at this point in my travel journey, because I went to Mexico last year, so I'm already used to going to Latin countries And then, there's plenty of Latino peoples in the Atlanta area. So I go to stores sometimes where there's, whole families, people speaking in Spanish and all that. So you got that around you. So it's not going to be strange to you when you got to adapt, when you got to speak too. And when your Spanish is poquito, like mine is, which is little, poco, un poco, un poquito. So when I'm listening to it, like I'm told all the time by Spanish speaking folks, I have great pronunciation, but I just don't know how to say a lot of full sentences. So like when I'm looking at Lucha Libre, which I love, and this is IWA, by the way, from Puerto Rico, which of course, next door neighbor to the Dominican Republic, even though DR has its own wrestling federation. I need to look up some, I've been trying to find a good one. It's hard to find their wrestling on YouTube, but I like to listen to it. See, like just listen. Cortito. You get your words right, even if you don't know what the hell you're saying. See that? I don't catch nothing but the last few syllables. I just practice those sometimes. Stuff flashing on the screen now. Sábado, 20, Julio, July 20th, Saturday, next event. I wish I could go to that. That's something I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico in the same trip, but it wasn't going to happen. I couldn't figure that out financially and time-wise. It just wasn't going to happen. But I got to go. So Puerto Rico, no, I'm coming. ONYXCON is coming. Joseph R. Wheeler III. We're going to represent. We got to cover Puerto Rico. I love the culture. I've known a lot of, I had good friends from Puerto Rico. I still do. Gorgeous women. Got to go to Puerto Rico. But DR, you get first. We're going to DR. Mientes. Miente. And like I jokingly said in my last live, I know a lot of people will see me and think, what's he talking about? He just going home. That dude he is Puerto Rican. He is Dominican. I'm neither to my knowledge. But I can't wait to see how many people just straight up be talking to me in Spanish when I'm in DR because they think that I'm from there. Because when I was in New York my first year of college, I got it all the time. It used to crack me up. It's a lazo. Y ahora. De todo. Okay, he went straight Spanglish there. He just said something in English. And for you? Anybody that know about this is so tedious when you're trying to open up these little ringlets. It's the same ones you use for fishing lures, which is what, I'm a serious angler, so it's all very symbolic when I wear jewelry like this too, because I feel like I'm wearing fishing gear at the same time. I'm going to start making me some jewelry out of some of my old fishing equipment and stuff. Yeah, Julio. 12 people in the building. Somebody talking about you want some cookies and flowers? I love cookies, and I think flowers are beautiful, but what we talking about? I hope that ain't, never know with y'all, man. Y'all be talking to somebody. There might be some slang. You may not be telling the same cookies I'm talking about. I'm talking about real cookies. English or Spanish. What are we talking about? Oh my gosh, what are we talking about? ¿Qué? No entiendo. Talking about English or Spanish? You want some cookies or flowers? Que flora es. Oh, boy. If you talking about how people use the slang for them other cookies, I don't smoke, so ain't no use in talking to me about that. That ain't my world. I don't smoke nothing. And I know people gonna do what they do. I'll let them do what they gonna do, but I highly advise that especially my young folk, y'all stop all that smoking. You'll stay young looking longer. Same thing with that drinking. But y'all don't listen, so to each his own. Teach her own. Do what you do. That ain't for me. Contigo. Contigo. Wait a minute, I know what that is. What's the call? Contigo. Somebody hit the, if somebody knows Spanish, put it in the comments. Help me out when I just say words and I'm trying to figure out, remember, should I say what it is? This is really not big enough for this, but I'm gonna still make it work. This little tiny lobster clasp. And I'm putting on this big ring, kind of on purpose. Altura. Oh! Yeah. Doesn't like Lucha Libre. I'm gonna put on some AAA too. I love to listen to AAA. I love to watch it. AAA is Mexico, by the way. That's the show enough Lucha Libre. That's the essence of Lucha Libre. AAA and CMLL. For those who don't know. Welcome to the world of real Lucha Libre. Who is that? Oh yeah, here we go. 2 weeks ago. This is fresh too. It's fresh. I love the announcers. That's how you really get some real pronunciation. Saludad. Salute. I know what that is. Saludad. You're doing like some kind of military tribute at the beginning of the match. Got soldiers going through salutes. Saludad. Saludad. Now, if I ever get fluent enough in Spanish, the actor in me is gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing me some Spanish commercials and stuff, so I can do them exaggerated syllables. Es saludad. I think I got the perfect voice for it. What y'all think? Señoritas y señores, bienvenidos. This one's at this is like a huge football field. They about to do the match. Entonaremos las vibrantes notas. Notas. You gotta always drag out that last consonant or vowel. Notas. You ain't said the word unless you add emphasis. Notas. I love it. I love it. So much drama. Las vibrantes notas de nuestro himno nacional. Notas del internacional. Nacional. Nacional. Okay. It's like the official anthem of Mexico, I know. Everybody's singing it. National anthem. Represent Mexico. I love Mexico. I definitely have just only begun my journey with Mexico when I went to Cancun and stayed in Playa del Carmen. Shout out to Playa. Playa is so beautiful. Love that little town. And when I found out, I knew before I got there, but when I really firsthand found out how deep its history was of being a fishing village, I said, oh, that made it more special as an angler. You know, when you're a fisherman and you're like, I'm staying in the fishing village? Oh, this is dope. This is dope. It's befitting. Okay. So, for anybody who supports the channel for real, look at y'all up in here. I'm not looking as much to the camera, but I appreciate y'all. 13 views. Thank you so much. Y'all be coming through for the numbers for real. Thank you. What that, like the old school song said? Ooh, I think they like me. Ooh, I think they like me. I appreciate y'all for real. Keep these numbers flowing. Make sure you subscribe though. Don't just be looking at the live and don't hit the subscribe button. What's the point? You're gonna miss the next one. And I do go live, or I will be going live daily as much as possible. But definitely I game as much as I can. So I'm always going live for my gaming content for what we call Busting Pixels. The Busting Pixels show. I was on last night playing a little Vampire again, Vampire Masquerade, the Blood Hunt game. Love that game. And getting better and better, and sometimes worse by the day. And I only say worse because I have my moments where, if you know the game, like you have archetypes, and if you got a favorite and you're playing one of the certain games, when you pick your character at the beginning of the match, if you don't pick it quick enough, somebody else can pick that archetype. So then you got to play as one of the other archetypes you're not as good with. And that's when you get your ass handed to you. You're like, damn. You losing games? I don't be losing, I be winning. But it is what it is. That's how it go. You Psycho Clown. Everybody know about Psycho Clown? AAA. And that's Halloween. And whatchamacallit, 666. These are all wrestlers I'm naming, by the way, if you don't know. If you don't know. If no entiendo. Estrella, I heard star. That's the other hard part about learning any language, is, which I think is the good thing about listening to people really speak it, not just instructional videos and stuff. Because instructional videos are always going to be super clear. They're going to have perfect pronunciation. They're going to say the word with, all the right emphasis and everything. That's not how everyday people talk. So you got to listen to stuff with exaggerated voices and accents and dialects and stuff, so that when somebody say something, you used to hearing it 5 different ways, so you're like, oh, he just said 20. Yeah, but it didn't sound like I make this joke all the time. I say, it didn't sound like a V. Yeah, because most Latin folks that I've come across, from Mexico to Cuba to Dominican Republic, speak to folks, they say 20, especially Dominican Republic. They're going to put that B in it. It sound like the B. V going to sound like a B. 20. That's going to be good for you when you get in a situation and somebody, well, how much that cost? 20. Okay, yeah, 20, that's cool. None people watching, appreciate y'all. Hit the like button too. How we still on 1 like and all these folks just looking at me? I'm convinced, man. Y'all be sitting there with it. Y'all be going to sleep. Y'all cut it on, just watch, and go to sleep. I mean, I know my voice is relaxing, but seriously, we need them likes. Hit the like button. Bestia. Say. That's his name. Bestia. I forget what that means, but I think it means the beast. Like, he's like Diablo, Hardcore dude, legend. Okay, we almost got this thing completely on here. The trick is not to have it almost on and then start taking it the other way and pull it right back off. Oh my, what I just said is what I did. Thought I was going the right way. I pulled it off. Well, I got the ring on. Just gotta put the lobster clasp on. Por sus más de 43 años de trayectoria en este deporte. 3 años, 3 years. 3 años, 3 years. Cada llave. Y sobre todo, something, the whole thing total. 3 años. 3 years. Thank you. De la lucha libre. The free fight. Lucha. La ropa. I love that word. I like to roll my R's. Any word with an R in it, just la ropa. He getting crunk. Seis. Like I said. I said it right. Seis. 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 Damian. That's his tag team partner, Damian. Seis. I think this is just an award ceremony. I don't even think they're about to do a match. I think they're just bigging up the legends. All right, we got that thing on there. It took forever. Woo. What's up, 18 people in the house? 18. 18. 18. You gotta be. Some folks don't even say the E. It'd be 18. 18. Halloween. Rey Mysterio. Sí, shout out to legend. Tijuana. He's from Tijuana. Shout out Tijuana. All right. Yeah. Y'all still with me? Are these 9 people real? That's my only thing about going live over here. I be impressed with the numbers to be looking, but I'm like, y'all real? Y'all really there? Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all ain't hit no like. I don't know if y'all real. Y'all ain't talking. Last comment I got, didn't nobody explain themselves? They just ask a weird question and get quiet again? Come on, y'all. Come on. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. This is ONYXCON. We take it to the next level. Let's talk. Let's philosophize. Let's analyze. ¿Qué? Señor y señores y señoras y señoritas. What is this? Oh, okay. Hey, Conan. Who's that with Conan? The sound keeps going out on this broadcast. I don't know what's wrong with it. And I think that's from the original feed. Like, they just had a bad signal. It must have been live when they first did this, because this is like 2 weeks old. Oh, man, I got to go see I want to see a AAAI show in person. Like, I kind of have seen one. There's a company that I had the honor of seeing a live show they do in Cancun called Lucha Tichlan, which is the House of Lucha. It's in Cancun. If you ever go, you tell them when you walk in, you say, I'm here because ONYXCON told me. And that's why I get me some free tickets next time I'm down there. But they showed me love, though. They put me in better seats than I was in when I told them I was coming. And I was going to do some content about it and put them out there. And they're a new, not even a federation, they're just a show to expose the Cancun market, with tourism especially, to what Lucha is. Because a lot of people are, they've seen the mask, but they don't really know the history and understand the depth of it and all, and how much love there is for it, and how much a part of the cultura Lucha Libre is to Mexico. Most people don't know. Cabrón. Man. Ooh, this one gonna be hard to get on here. It's tight. I get to watch my hardcore lucha match of me versus the knife, trying not to cut myself while putting this on. Yeah. 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 Oye. That's my word. That is my word. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. ¿Sabes qué? A mí no me importa lo que esta gente diga, porque tú eres el nene lindo de Tijuana, ¿no? Eres el nene lindo de The Crash, ¿no? Se te hace fácil ganar en The Crash, ¿no? All right. We almost got this on here. Y triple. De lobo. A triple. See, that's how you gotta say your stuff. See, Lucha gonna teach you how to say some realness with it. Your Spanish gonna be off the chain. Así que hoy. The hell he just saying? Let me see. Así que hoy. Something. What? Yeah. Like, I think it was kind of like, yeah, what? What you want to do? Because then as soon as he said it, they got into it. Así que hoy. It's on. It's on. It's on. Yeah. Black and silver, baby. Let's fly. Yo, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Turn on some Lucha. Go practice your Spanish. Get ready. Because like I said, we finna fly. And when we do, we taking all y'all with us. But what we really need, seriously, we need some donations. We need dinero. We are a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit arts and creative lifestyle organization. We need your soporte, okay? Real talk, seriously. Trips aren't free and neither is content. It's a production process. From every frame to everything got to be edited. We editing and pushing this out every day. The electricity and everything involved. The cost of just everything you can imagine that goes into everything you see on this channel. So if you got it to give, we really appreciate it. You know, anything is everything, but especially if you got anywhere from $50 and up, and you got a company, you can get representation. Yes, we will shout you out in the video. Check all the details about that. We posted enough about it, so it ain't hard to find. You can look over on our Instagram too. We got some posts about it at ONYXCON on Instagram. Make sure you follow over there. You can subscribe over there for 99 cents, and you get some special broadcasts like what I'm doing right now, but also news and all kind of cool stuff related to everything that we post about. Everything from comic books, movies, music, fishing, hiking, adventure, travel, and lucha libre. Like I say, I'll go to shows, car shows, lucha. This is the kind of stuff I go to. Other Comic Cons, like we started as a Comic Con. We became what we are now as a network for content. But you know, I'm going to Dragon Con again here in Atlanta this year. Shout out to everybody who's going to San Diego for Comic Con International. I haven't been in years. I want to go so bad. Again, finances, donations. This is what happens. See, it's real simple. People think it's so hard. The process, when you got the vision, it ain't hard. What's hard is getting people to support it and understand the possibilities. See, I've been to Comic Con twice. And after that second time, I said, I should be here every year. But anybody who knows how hard it is to keep a ticket for Comic Con, it's hard to get in Comic Con because it's like a lottery to get in. It's just so popular that like it's hard as hell to even get tickets. The first time I got lucky for being in the industry within a convention running ONYXCON, I got an industry pass. I had to apply for it way early, like months ahead of time, and got approved and all that kind of stuff. Then they changed everything where they still give those passes, but now it's so tight with so many people from the Hollywood side of it. And I'm in that biz too. I'm in Hollywood. I'm an actor. I'm a writer, producer. But they, you know, it's only for the higher execs and stuff that they get all the first tickets because they gonna do all the big Hollywood parties that lead to the decisions that get made for how you gonna see the next shows and movies that come out for the next few years. That'd be the place to be. I'm telling you, San Diego is where it's at for that. And like, you know, and I'm speaking from literal experience. Like I was lucky because a good friend of ours in ONYXCON, shout out Mr. Rick Worthy, Dean Fogg himself from The Magicians. When The Magicians first popped off and they got, I think it was going to be on their second season, they were advertising at Comic-Con. That was the year I went. It was Was that 2016? I think it was 2016. Yeah. And if I think that's right. I know 2016 was one of the years I went, but I think that was the year. But yo, when I tell you that showed me what money can do when folk like on those levels do parties and stuff. They had a whole floor, they had the whole roof of a building for their after party after the convention. They were broadcasting the trailer, the hype trailer for the new season on a building across from the building we were on at the roof. But the building was flat enough and clean enough with no windows conflicting where you could literally just watch this. It's like a movie screen size on the side of a building while the party's going on with a DJ giving away all kind of freebies and cool stuff. I was like, this is dope. This is a vibe. This is dope. But that's the kind of stuff they do with all that kind of level of money and everything. Now we can do stuff too. I've always said when you get to the point where we got enough donations and people who really see the vision of ONYXCON, I'll get a table, I'll get a space, I'll get a after party and all that at Comic Con. And all the people who support, guess who's gonna get tickets to come to my events? Yeah, folks like y'all who keep these numbers going. So yo, hit us up, show your love. We appreciate it as much. It goes beyond what you can imagine. Like I say, we needed more for our travel budget for this new vlog that's coming out. If you want, if you know you're gonna be watching it and you want to see it and see it done well, like I need, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get these by the time I go, but I need lavaliers, those little mics you see people using where it can make your voice clear. Like I know y'all can hear me now real good, but if it's the wind blowing you outside or a noisy crowd, you gotta have them, and I need some. And they cost the good ones because I bought some cheap ones and found out, okay, this is why people don't buy cheap ones. They're not good. I send them right back. I need some like $100 to $200 ones. Those be the ones. Those be the ones. And this is why we need a monthly budget of thousands, quite frankly. The number one way we're gonna get that is when y'all push them buttons and support by just simply subscribing. Because once we get monetized and we get a flow of people, and when our average video hits 10,000 or more, then we can get a expected monthly budget to bring y'all more. Check out all our playlists and you'll really see the value of what this channel is all about. Check us out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going to sign out now because I got other stuff to do. But make sure you go over to our YouTube, like I said, and hit the like button, show your love, comment respectfully always. Salute. ONYXCON all day. It's Joseph R. Wheeler III signing off. Peace.